Hey guys, Happy Splasher here. Good morning, I guess. Yeah. So we're gonna finish this week in Dark Tower and see how we can do. Gonna check first on our guild bonuses, see if they're still around. I know I activated them at the beginning of the week. I just don't know for how long they do last. So going back over here. Okay, we are good for the rest of the time. All right. Thinking about activating the other ones too, although that might cost a lot of guild coins, but that's fine. Right, so we do have everything ready. We do have our geisha skin along with our Gleedy pet. We do have our 3 attempts as normal, and as you can see, the timer will run out eventually. We have 5 wins to get. Hopefully this won't take the 3 hours that we normally end up doing. And yeah, let's hop right into it. Alright, so they are starting first. They have the ogre skin that has that silence, the stones with the heals, and also the other healing skill as well. They also have a Drogon pet over here that will deal extra damage off of a male kill, and then attack boost and health boost. Alright, we already have this hero that has immunity to silence, which doesn't really matter, but it does have a death trigger over here. I'm going to go with our invulnerable hero on D3, just to block. This one also gives bleeding to other heroes once they come into play. So we'll be able to deal a little bit of damage, but right now we are definitely behind in terms of both board tempo, because they have started first, and then also in attack, as you can see here. Next turn, probably going to go with this building, just because of the high health. It can also deal damage at the end of the turn. And you can see some of that bleeding and some of the attack steal. We are going to continue and just summon the building as mentioned. Okay, our building does deal damage at the end of the turn. This melee hero, let's see, heals adjacent allies for 24 once another thing was destroyed. So I guess it was this building over here, and that's why this was still around. Okay, you can see that bleeding is starting to affect those other heroes. We will be able to destroy this next, which is really nice. We have this hero here, has the mental shield, the flight, and a little bit of bleeding. I'm going to go with a hero with high health just to make sure that we do get some damage over here. Though I guess we can do some other damage over there as well. Combat over here. Combat will actually... Combat plus the... excuse me. Combat plus the damage would actually destroy this, so... I guess it'd actually be alright to attack this. Thinking about we can gain some health back. We will take some damage over here. Now it's probably better to deal some damage, so let's do that. So we'll summon the range hero over here on A1. You can see some damage here. Also drawing out the death trigger, so now this hero was destroyed. And this is absolutely fine. We have drawn out the silence, so that's part 1 of this battle. Part 2 will then be drawing out the stones, and then part 3 will be doing damage to wipe out heroes. Wow. They have another one of these guys. Alright, well, at least now this thing has... Okay, so it has a bleeding. We will be taking a little bit more damage here. We could do that, there's there. So I guess 2 things. We'll actually summon this range hero. You want to protect this. Yeah, we will summon this range hero over here on E1. So when it comes into play, it freezes melee enemies for turn. So we'll actually stop both of these. Then we'll still let our building deal damage. Next turn, it will actually be able to destroy this. And we still want to keep this hero alive just because of the hollows that I'll summon. They'll act as defenders on the board and then also will help us attack. Okay, so we'll have our building once again. I'm going to go with this melee hero with the high attack. So it'll be able to attack twice. Deal some damage against this hero. Building over there. Building damage equals destruction over here and the 2 hollows. Okay, next turn we got some good options. We can either go with the Deadlord or the York. The Deadlord will transform this hero if it attacks it. And then we have the York that can deal damage to heroes in the line. Okay, we have... Let's see... Okay, so we have this Bastet. This Bastet deals damage to heroes when it first comes out. Also deals extra damage whenever an ally dies. Suppose we could do the destruction now, because we are running behind in heroes. Do need to also contend with this hero as well. So, you know, I think we will take the risk because we also still have the building. Although the building could get destroyed, but I think it's probably better that we do wipe up the stuff. So we'll do it with the vampire. Then we'll do our destruction. And of course it hits the building. We do get the hollows, so that's kind of nice. And I guess we will follow it up here with... Follow it up actually with the Yorick on A1. So we'll destroy our vampire because it deals damage when it comes into play. But we'll get some hollows, which I guess are okay. I mean, the RNG has definitely not worked for us right now, especially since we had 5 other heroes on the board before the death trigger happened. Alright, so now we no longer have a board wipe available. We do have the hollows, and these stones are poisoned, but I never know what else we have to deal with. Alright, so we have this range hero, deals damage to a random enemy, also gets an attack boost. Guess we'll go with the hero with the high health just to block. This is poisoned for a little bit, so that's not too bad. I guess, yeah, out of the best heroes that we have, we can just do this. So it looks like we got a health boost to our heroes. Okay, perform an order ally attack, we got Pierce. Doesn't include this one, I don't think. No, it does not. Okay, well, we are running low. We do have the stones that we do need to take care of before we can even go to the Warlord for damage. Okay, we have this Athena that did the extra summons, as you can see around here. Fortunately, we don't have anything to wipe these out. A combat over there, could do that. I guess we'll take the risk. We will go with our range summons, and then actually follow it up with the new Griffius over here. So let's see, combat will go over there. We do need to break the stones so we actually deal damage. Combat here. Those. Okay, we do have enough damage to actually destroy the Athena, so that's nice. So it looks like this hero did get a health boost off of the Drogon. Okay, so poison was enough for those. We did get some health back because of the Griffius dealing the extra damage to enemies in 2 lines. Oh, okay, of course. So they have the Fury here. This one attacks 4 times. And then for every kill it ends up getting, it gets an attack boost. And it also triggers off the Drogon skill. So, unfortunate there. Just bad RNG all around, especially with that Bastet hitting our board. And then also we had to destroy our own Vampire and the death trigger off of the second Shaolin. Alright, yeah, let's keep going. Gotta do what we can. Okay. Seems like there's a lot less health on this Warlord this time around. Gonna go actually with the Panda over here on D3. So this one is immune, so it'll get around the silence skill. It also has these damage runes that will show up, and then will give us an attack boost later on. And what we're gonna do is stack some heroes behind it, hopefully get them powered up, and then also trigger more of those damage runes. Okay, we have this hero here. It has a death trigger to deal damage to enemies in the line. Also deals extra damage when it attacks a Warlord. Probably still going to go with our plan and actually continue drawing heroes over here. Combat over here. Don't have any real way to contend with this right now, which is a problem. But yeah, you know, yeah, we will go with that strategy. So we'll summon the Vampire. Looks like it did land in a good spot. And then we'll follow it up with a range hero behind here. So we might be doing the destruction skill early. That is fine. We're going to depend upon our attack boosts for our heroes and go from there. you can see end of turn gives an attack boost to allies for every wounded enemy. So in this case, we will use the destruction to get rid of these. Okay, and then I'm gonna follow up with, let's see here. So this hero deals damage to a random wounded, which it already did. We will get rid of this hero so that way we can continue on tempo. And we'll summon, let's see if there are any other floaters that we can do. This one's not bad. It can actually stop a chaos hero. So we'll do damage to destroy this. And then we'll just deal some more damage over here. So at this point now, it's okay. Just, we do need to deal with those stones as seen from the last battle. Whoa! Okay, you got this hero here. Any hero except nature appears in the line, freezes them. Okay. So in that case, all of these will actually freeze, which is not what we want. But what we can do, however, is do this. So we'll go with our melee hero over here on E3. When it attacks, it deals damage to nature heroes, which in this case is this one here. And then we also have this Tesla X that deals extra damage and gives us an attack boost at the beginning. So that's fine. They did do the silence. We did expect that to happen. What we can do now is start stacking heroes on these two top lanes to deal damage to the Warlord. Okay, and as you can see, for every hero that is destroyed, we will deal damage to that Warlord as well. So let's see, this one here, this Griffithus that deals the damage to two random lines, could potentially wipe out our building. There's block given to this hero because of any wounded hero attacks. Okay, got it. And again, it does need to be a nature hero in order to actually not be frozen here. So in this case, it would probably just be this one. Let's see, 12. It's a 12. Okay, so that's actually enough to destroy that. So that's good. So we'll do that. Oh, what happened? I thought the vampirism would have helped, but I guess not. Oh, because it also counts for their hero too. That's why. All right. Got it, got it. Okay, well, in that case, we are now dealing with the stones. We also do need to get rid of this Griffithus because it is giving extra block to heroes. Okay, let's see. So, still we'll have that freeze. I'm gonna go with the My-10 over here just to try and get rid of these heroes. In this case, we do get through here, which is nice. Also got rid of this hero because of the random damage. Next turn, we will be doing our summons and most likely doing this range hero. This deals damage for every order ally on our side of the field, which is only this building. Okay, scratch that. So this hero here, it gives negative attack to our ranged heroes when they come into play. Also gets mental shield at the end of the turn. So we won't actually have enough to destroy this, although could do that. Good combat over there. How much is it? It's negative 81. So that will not be enough to destroy those. And yet we still won't have anything over here. Still be around. I guess we could get rid of the Griffithus. That way we can stop the extra damage happening. Then we still need to contend with this. Hero. I could attack it one time, draw it up. This one gives negative attack permanently, so I think it's probably better just to wipe out one hero anyways, so we'll do that. So we'll actually summon this on the splash tile over here. Oh, even with the attack. Okay, got it. Yeah, this hero does. Okay, it also has that block, so we do need to be concerned about that. So in reality, our only attacker now is our My-10. Okay, and looks like we have now lost the. We've lost a lot of heroes at this point. Just needs to break through one time. Okay, so I'm actually going to take the risk and see if we can use the Yorick to finish off the Warlord here. So we're going to do our summons. As you can see, the attack of these heroes are lowered by a lot. So we have combat, destroy that, combat over there. Oh, we actually here. We're gonna summon it up here on the top lane.
Whoa!
So we'll destroy the building and our own range hero. We'll get an attack boost over here, and even with the attack reduced, we still went for the lethal on top. Just had to look at the board state again, just to make sure. Okay. Well, let's go. Okay, so we are facing something different. So this is the Jimmy Rocker Boy with the block runes, the splash, and then setting the health of our heroes to 1. As a sentry pet with an attack boost to their heroes. Oh, hey, we faced this guy before. Okay, so this is a Tiling Dragon Dance, has those Mushu dragons. Those Mushu dragons can deal damage to a wounded enemy at the end of the turn. And also will deal extra damage whenever we attack the Tiling Dragon Dance. So we will want to get rid of these. Tiling Dragon Dance itself allows extra adjacent damage happening to our heroes being attacked. Gonna go with this ranged hero on a 1 to get rid of the higher attacking Mushu. And then also we'll summon these Rotters, which in this case, well, I guess they'll get Pierce, but when they die, they deal damage to a random enemy, which will allow us to mark their heroes for damage. Also count as blockers. We do need some blockers, especially since we are behind right now in terms of health. Okay, so they did the block runes. Expect that. Okay, those are the adjacent damage happening there. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the Tiling Dragon Dance now. This melee hero here, it did land on the block room and also gets vampirism to heroes around. Really do want to hold off and wait for those Jimmy Rocker Boys to show up before doing our destruction. But we will need some blockers as we are behind, so we'll do that. So we'll go to our vampire. And let's see. We do have the chance to actually freeze one of these two heroes if we do this summon, but I think it's going to be a little better if we do go for these wipes. So we're going to summon this range hero over here on B2. The reason why is because we want to control where the Rotters end up showing. And so there is a better chance, as seen over here, where these two Rotters can now block this lane. Okay, next turn, probably either going to summon this range hero or this building. Okay, you might actually have to use destruction now, just because of the amount of damage that's out here. I think it's fine, yeah. We'll do that. We'll take some damage for these heroes being destroyed, because there's a fable right now, where every hero that dies will deal damage to the opposing warlord. Let me just see this one here. This one could not be. It's not too bad. Yeah, so we're gonna summon this range hero over. Gonna summon this range hero over here on D1. This hero will give us a Rotter whenever one of our allies are attacked, and then on top of that, we do have those other Rotters coming out, so we don't want to block these spots this time. All right, so here are the Jimmy Rocker Boys with the large amount of splash, and then also on the block runes too. So splash will actually destroy these, splash will actually destroy these. Of course. So the Yoster over here silenced our male heroes, so that means none of these heroes have their skills anymore, which is not what we wanted to see. And we have no way to get rid of these heroes either because of the health boost given from the Yoster at the end of the turn. I guess we could do some random damage, although you can see there also is a large attack boost given because of the sentry, so whenever a ranged ally does kill, it gives it to another one. We could do that, that. No, we are going to be taking lethal here. So that battle was pretty one-sided. I mean, they already had strong heroes from the get-go. They had silence, and they had a perfect opportunity to go splash as well. And those tiling dragon dances also did a lot of damage in the beginning. All right, well, let's keep going. Hey, it's Alco. Okay, Alco is not too bad. Looks like they're still active. As I can see, their health has increased. Our health has increased too, but not as much. So we're facing another ogre again, and then we're also facing another sentry pet. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so this one has a large health stats, also has attack steal, and then also gives extra attack to ranged allies. I suppose it's not too bad. Gonna go with the Koshi over here on A3 to contend with this hero. So you'll see the attack still happen first. You'll see the minus attack given to the enemies for a turn, and the Koshi also gets a health boost whenever an enemy appears. And then the health boost will give this an attack boost, so hopefully we'll have enough damage to actually contend with this. Okay, so 282, so not quite enough. Actually, no, that's enough for this, but then this will end up getting... So once we attack this Eric, we'll actually give the ranged allies an extra attack, which is not what we want to see. I guess we're going to go with this melee hero next on C3. So when it comes out, it summons an instant kill rune on an enemy cell, which will help for a little bit. Got to deal now with this range hero that has extra attack. Okay, and probably might have to go for a board wipe now. Let's see, so this one here gives Toxin. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna at least set up for the board wipe. So we'll summon our vampire, and then we're also gonna summon this melee hero with the high health. It gives us mental shield, which will give a little bit of protection. Okay, this hero has regeneration. Ew, that's not good. Ugh. Wow. So they just got a free board wipe with the My 10 over here. Guess we'll go with the destruction as we have to do something about this board. And then on top of that, I'm not really concerned so much about this hero, but this hero is going to be a problem. Just because of... Oh, the Toxin, that would be bad too. Yeah, I guess it's okay. Whoa! So we'll summon this regardless. It will actually silence the hero that attacks it. So in this case, no more regeneration for this hero. It's not looking too good right now. Okay, so it has that Hellgate that will summon a zombie in front of itself and be able to attack and destroy that. This hero here will deal, let's see, damage rune once it dies. And these heroes are both pretty strong as well. I guess we can freeze the range hero for now. Attack the My 10. We do need to contend with their heroes. How much extra attack has their board gotten? It's ridiculous. Alright, so the Discordia over here has given extra attack to two of their random heroes, which in this case are this one and this one, seen by the icons. They still have their silence skill, so our best play, even to block with this evasion, will still end up getting silenced and run through here. Come over here. And as extra block, deals damage there. Yeah, we are going to be losing this game here. Notice how many of these battles that we end up losing are ones that we don't start first. Okay, well, we are now done with free attempts, so we will continue on with our gem usage in order to get it done. Let me just see how many we are starting off with this time. So 5725. All right. Last time we spent roughly 600, which is roughly the number that we would spend in black market. So if we do end with 5125, that will be a good result. So yeah, let's keep going. We will be spending, and we will be going on. Alright, I've faced Adam before. Usually this is a good matchup. Let's see. So they have the damage skill to all of our heroes, Stu Spearman, and then also the attack boost to Order. Seeing what's going to make the most sense. We do have this range hero that can summon other heroes. I like the zombie just a little bit more just because of the health stats and also because it will draw out some early damage here. So we'll summon the Deadlord. As you can see, the zombies coming out. We'll clear out some of their board. And then we'll force them to either take the damage with the zombies or use the damage skill. Next turn, we do have this building that can deal some damage and also give us an attack boost to our Chaos Heroes. Alright, they got this hero here, gets toxin to the enemies, and then also gets an attack boost for every enemy on the field. Got it. Lovely. Okay, so as mentioned, we are going to continue with that building. I'm going to summon it actually behind this hero, just because we do want to spread out the amount of damage that we can deal. You can see the building deal a little bit of damage. Oh, I gotta put some more levels into this. Okay, next turn we do have some options. Either can go with the vampire and then follow more attacks. We could go with the Caesar's head to deal some damage. We could also go with the range hero here too. So let's see, I'm gonna go with the vampire as mentioned. And let's see if this range hero does death damage rune, sure. We'll go with the destruction to get rid of the beat mob. We have some vampirism over here, so 25, 19, so that's 44. Plus the damage at the end of the turn, so that's 62. So that'll actually be enough for that. I think I actually am going to use the Caesar's head just because it's a little more reliable in terms of the damage. So we'll do that. And I'm going to summon it actually over here on A1. So you see vampire damage, building damage, and then the Caesar's head will allow us to get mental shield to one of our allies for every time we destroy an enemy. Also, for every hero that is destroyed on our side, we will deal extra damage to the Warlord. And probably going to continue with that as well. I'm going to go next with the Hanako over... I'm going to go next with the Hanako over here on B1. Deal some damage over to the Warlord. This Hanako will actually give us an extra summon once a non-chaos, non-building is destroyed on the enemy side. And I didn't want to draw the damage towards here in case they do the damage skill. Basically, we're spreading out the amount of threats that we do have on the board. So we do have a decent attacker. We do have the tree that is dealing damage. And then we have the Caesar's head that is also keeping our heroes alive. As you can see, our zombies now dying. We'll deal some more damage here. And this time around, I'm going to summon this building over here on E2 to help us block. This building as well also deals damage to enemies at the end. And you can see we do want to leave those melee spots open so these Horos can summon out. These are the ones that can help. Well, they'll come out from the Hanako, and then they will also freeze a random enemy, which in this case is here. It has flight, so in this case it will stop this hero. Okay, another hero destroyed. Another hero destroyed, and there you go. All thanks to the Caesar's head.
Legendary.
Medusa's okay. All right, yeah, let's go. Let's keep on. It's good that we also leveled up the Caesar's head during the high growth, so we deal a little bit more damage now. Okay, so back again to another ogre. We have faced Beard before. He is pretty tough. Let's see what we can do. In terms of stats, this is going to be the best one. It does have evasion, also will get an attack boost for itself. And gonna summon it over here on the block rune. On the 3. Just getting into the buildings. Want to make sure, because this is an ogre battle, it's going to be a longer one for sure. So we want to make sure that we do have our heroes wiping out other heroes on the board rather than damage to the warlord first. Okay, so we have this Bastet over here dealing damage to all heroes. Gonna go with the ranged hero over here on a 1. It has flight, so we'll at least get around the melee hero for now. And then we'll force them to do either some sort of flight summon or a ranged hero over here.
Whoa!
Okay. That was expected, which is okay. Gonna go with our ranged hero next on a... See if we have anything else to break through. We do not. So in this case, gonna go with our ranged summon next. This ranged summon will summon 2 crystals. Those crystals will give the Flammy Heli Metal Shield. Okay, we have the silence coming up. We have the tree that's going to happen at the end of the turn because we destroyed the Bastet. And this hero will be destroyed, but that is okay. Key thing is that we drew out the silence. So let's see. When the ally, when the warlord is attacked, swaps it. And range, got it. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is actually not going to be so bad. Let's gonna summon the Ariok over here to help us block. So it has vulnerability, so it'll stop taking combat damage, but it'll still take things like poison, splash, etc., etc. And right now we just need a blocker for now. This can also give bleeding to other heroes, or they can just do that. Yeah, that Yoster. So the Yoster silenced the Ariok, so that is why we don't have the, what do you call them? We don't have the invulnerable hero anymore. Right, so we will need to wound this hero, and we also do need to block it at some point, just because we are going to be taking damage for every enemy that is on the field. Let's see, there. I was thinking if we had any other solutions off that previous turn, but that already happened, so let's see here. How much blocks does it have? It's 46. That is a lot. I don't know if we'll actually survive till next turn. We're going to go with the vampire, and then we're also going to go with this ranged hero. Actually, well, let's see. We'll actually give miss to one of their heroes instead. So our vampire will wound their heroes at the end of the turn. We'll take some damage because of the number of allies on the board. Or enemies on the board, rather. So this will get missed, this will be destroyed. We're going to be taking at least 400 damage, which could be enough for... could be a big threat for lethal here. Alright, so we will do the destruction as mentioned. So we would take some damage because of the... what do you call them? Of each hero having that extra damage. This one gives miss. The only way you could possibly block is with this, with the Loathe over here. So we can attack and get a Moral, and unfortunately the Moral did not block the open lane, so most likely we will be taking lethal on this specific area here. The stones, and... Yep. So the key difference maker in that particular battle was the Yoster coming out. Once it silenced the Ariok, we pretty much lost both our defense against the top lane, and then also we lost the rest of our heroes on the next turn because of the damage skill. Alright, well, let's keep going. Hey, oh, we're still in, I forgot, we're still in high growth right now. So actually, because of that, we can still get some rewards off of spending. We're at 299. And show it right here. So 299 will actually give us one more, will give us an epic chest. Oops. Here we go. See if we can actually fast forward anything. Nope, we cannot. All right. Oh, can I? Oh. You know, I can do it. What I can do, I'll go to the black market And I'll actually buy one of... No, I do have more. I have enough for these. Man. Can't buy anything additional. Yeah, that's fine. It's only an epic chest. Alright, so yeah, we'll keep going. Oh, Warden. I have faced him recently. He is very tough. Okay. Well, at least we're starting first. Gonna start with the... Gonna start with the Charn over here on D2. We'll get some extra attack runes over here, and then we'll allow ourselves to protect some other heroes. And want to get as many extra attack runes before the silence does occur. Also, it transforms to a building, has decent health. It's not too bad. Okay, so this hero here will freeze enemies in the line for a turn, and then also steals attack from male enemies. Okay, we can deal damage to this hero because of the extra chaos damage that we can deal. So in this case, going to summon this range hero over here on E2. For every attack, we'll trigger the damage. And as you can see, we've also frozen the ranged enemies for a turn. Next turn, do want to summon another one of these, what do you call? Another one of these, another hero on an extra attack rune if we can. So in this case, they summoned another chaos hero, so we'll actually draw away the damage. Let's see. Well, we don't want anything frozen. As mentioned, we do want to deal more damage, so let's go for that. Gonna go next with, let's see. Gonna go next with this range summon over here. One, so we can destroy this building, and then also still be able to do our double damage. Okay, so this is fine. If these heroes are silenced now, we won't actually lose too much on the board. And who knows, maybe they'll keep on summoning chaos heroes. Whoa! Okay. So we have this hero here, gets an attack boost for every hero around. I do see another extra attack rune over there, and let's see, with 1, 2... So if we dealt 30 damage every time off of our attacks, that would be after that, comment for that. I guess it's not too bad. Okay, gonna continue and actually summon... Gonna summon this melee hero over here on the extra attack rune. So we can deal damage to this melee hero. Then as you can see, we're still dealing damage to the other chaos heroes. And we're still taking damage over here. This hero is not destroyed. Alright, so we did draw the silence out. That is what we were looking for. This hero also does not have its death trigger, so no more damage this way. Okay, and looks like we have lost our Charin, which is unfortunate. We don't have any way to stop this at all. If we had our Charin still around, I guess we could have defended it. Okay, so as you can see, here is now frozen. We can actually deal damage at the end of the turn, so that will be enough to destroy those. And I guess we'll go with... No, we could actually still freeze this hero. That's not too... No, actually we won't have to freeze him. Alright, so in this case, gonna go with the melee hero over here on the extra attack rune. Deal some damage, get some health back. Okay, and looks like there was a death trigger, so now there is a freeze rune on our side of the board. We drew out 1 stone. Wow. Is that gonna be enough?
Whoa!
Okay, we are going to be using the destruction skill now to get rid of the majority of this board. Seeing if we have anything else here. Nope. Get rid of those. Okay, on top of that, we will be destroying this hero. It's just a matter of how we're going to do it. Probably going to go with the... Let's see, comment over there, comment there. I'm going to go next with actually the... Oh boy. I'm going to go with the Alexandria next. So it's summons the Life Palace, which will heal our Warlord. On top of that, we'll have the Alexandria, which can remove negative effects from our side. So now the Storm Rage now has full attack. And we do have some protection with the life pals. And we do have these extra attack runes. Hopefully those will help out. Of course not. Alright. So we have the Strick. It deals damage for every hero that was on our side of the board. And there's 2. And it's the stone that is in the way of us destroying this hero. So we can still deal damage at the end of the turn. I guess that's not too bad. We'll look to get rid of the stone. So we'll summon this range hero next. Hey! Just to get rid of the stone. Okay, and most likely we will be losing our entire board next turn. Just because of the splash damage that it has. Or that. Huh. Okay. This hero has Pierce equal to the attack. And then, as you can see here, very large health. So we have combat over there. There. Oh, we can still do... Okay. Our vampire damage, rather. Alright, so next, actually, going to go with the Madam Agony. Oh, but then we'll transform him. Alright. Alright, we'll take the risk, see what happens. Okay, that is exactly what we need. Okay, we will need to transform this hero, unfortunately, so we'll do that. So we summon the Madam Agony to transform the wounded heroes, which also includes our vampire, unfortunately. And we have also used up the majority of our extra attack runes. But we did need to get rid of that Strick, as that was the one that was wiping out our entire board. Okay, we have the All Princess Sands here that will give miss to our heroes, and then also has a death trigger to give minus attack to them. I'm gonna go with the... Seeing if we do need to trigger off next. How much is that? Negative 261. Okay, sure. Gonna go next with the... Gonna go next here with the Apep. So it has flight. It will actually stop the Prince All from attacking. And we can also give Reborn to another one of our heroes, which in this case is the Madam Agony. Okay, so we have the My 10 coming out, dealing damage to our heroes. Once the Madam Agony came back into play, it transformed our other heroes here. So now, at this point, probably just going to go with the Reborn hero against the My 10. But it's not looking too good right now, especially since their hero is a lot stronger than us, and we've used a majority of our extra attack runes, and we don't have any backup aside from these buildings. Okay, what is this here? This one has attack steal. Gonna go with this range hero next on B1. Has flight and also can poison for a little bit. Next turn, probably going to be summoning another flight hero, and it's probably going to be the Angelia here. Whoa! Yeah, I'm still probably going to go with the Angelia. So I'm going to go with the Angelia as mentioned. Okay, the Angelia can give us Mental Shield, also does random damage to non-order heroes. This range hero is very strong. And gets an attack boost to a random ally for everyone. Okay, so we have no way to stop this. We'd still be taking damage over here. Guess we'll summon another Reborn hero to help us block. We are going to be losing this hero here. We're going to be losing this hero next. The Grace next turn, assuming we still survive, can potentially wipe out a majority of the board on the extra attack rune. So that hero's gone. And that hero's gone. Alright, well it's now or nothing. So Grace on the extra attack rune. We'll have her random damage trigger off twice. That's number 1. And that actually won't be enough because this hero is still alive to break the mental shield and then attack, and then is that 2? Oh, they can even do sudden death to get rid of our mental shield. All right. Ugh, gross. So we had that My-10 that wiped out our board. We had the Madam Agony that actually came back off of the APEP and actually transformed the APEP, which we didn't want. And then, what else? We had the Strick that wiped out our board again. So, see, just a lot of ways for us to lose the field. Okay, fortunately we did spend the 300 gems, so we will at least get a reward out of this somehow. Okay, grabbing the epic chest.
Epic!
Some Hanakos, some epic Hanakos. Okay, yeah, let's keep going. Who's Ondy? Never faced Ondy before. Oh, high health, and they are going first, so most likely we are going to lose this one too. I hate saying that, but it is the reality that we're facing. Okay, so we have the leader Nilin with the extra hollows. Those hollows are pretty strong this time around. There's there. Okay, gonna start with the Madam, the Madam Lotrix over here on the open lane. Reason why I sent it on the open lane as opposed to either lanes A, B, A, C, or D is because those hollows, they are going to start jamming up their spots. So if we destroy this building, we give them the opportunity to get another hollow. So we don't want to disrupt that quite yet. Okay, and might have to use the destruction skill really early, which is not what we want. Let's see, this range here. Okay, nothing. Yeah. Okay. I'll go with the vampire, as we do need to contend with the leader Nilin. And then also going to... I guess we'll freeze the enemies in the line for turn. That's not too bad. We get some health back off of our melee kill. And then we have these puppets that are coming out to help us. And we'll also get some more health back off the vampire dealing damage. And then we're giving some more protection to our Madam Lotrix. Let's see, so we will be using destruction as we don't want to deal with the extra summons again. This melee hero will have regeneration, death trigger, also gives toxin to random enemy. Okay. So in this case, going to deal as much damage as we can over to this hero, just to get rid of it. So summoning the range hero with the high attack. And we don't actually mind giving the toxin anyways, because either it will force a silence and they'll get rid of the toxin, or it'll keep our hero still around. In this case, it forced a silence, which is it's not too bad. So let's see. So this hero will be destroyed. Probably this hero destroyed. We do have some backup with either the Ghosta here or the York. Probably actually going to go with the York, just because we can get rid of this hero here. This will freeze one of our heroes whenever our warlord is attacked. So summon it over here on a 1. Put the extra damage to destroy this, and then combat to destroy this here. Okay, not quite what I was expecting. So this range, this melee hero has spikes in flight. Yeah, we'll summon the range hero over here just to get rid of this, and then also get some more damage over to the warlord. At some point, they will be doing the stones in order to defend, which will probably be this turn. Okay. And we don't mind having another hero in front of our York for some protection. Ooh. Alright, so this Lancelot will give block to the allies at the end will also reflect damage to the attacking enemy. So this will die, that'll die. We gotta find a way to get rid of this Lancelot, which we don't currently have. Oh, I reborn this. He's terrible now. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, I guess this is the only way we can do this. So, I'm gonna go with the Mad Genius in B2. That way we can actually get a health boost to our other heroes. Okay, and we have no way to get rid of the... we have no way right now to get rid of the Lancelot. High block and also that reflect damage. So those are going to die. Those are going to die. This is what happens when we use our destruction skill too early. We don't have ways to get around things like this. How strong is this guy anyways? 47. Yeah, we wouldn't have, yeah, we would have to have drawn him out. Alright, so in this case, let's see. We are still going to be taking reflect damage to our heroes anyways. And these stones are actually getting kind of strong. So we'll do our range summons. And then I guess we'll summon this melee hero just to help us block. Not really too concerned about this hero, even though it does get a health boost and then also gets an attack boost too. Because absolutely we do need to get rid of this Lancelot. So you can see all of our heroes are now destroyed. Next turn, probably going to go for the immune hero so we can get around the reflect damage. And they have a Ghosta to boot. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, we're definitely gonna lose now. We'll have... so we can't even get through the block. Combat will actually destroy that, so that's good. Guess we'll go with the... is the totem even strong enough to block? Okay, so we finally got rid of the... Lancelot. This totem can reflect damage over to the Warlord, and we just need a blocker for now. As you see, our entire board has been wiped out again by a single hero. Alright, yeah, and we are going to be taking lethal because of the Ghosta, dealing damage for every time an enemy attacks. So gross. Why are these battles so gross? Well, there was the proof right there. Even the weaker legendaries can be very good once you put a lot of levels into them. Okay, we're facing another ogre, this time with a Drogon pet. Extra damage over to our Warlord when a melee ally kills. And they have a very strong Shearshaw over here. This will actually deal extra damage once it kills something. Block and counterattack, I guess it's not too bad. Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, gonna go with the Morgenstern over here on C3. He'll set the attack of the heroes in line to 1 once another enemy is summoned. And then also has counterattack, so we can deal some extra damage over to the hero on this turn. So as you can see now, we do have enough attack power to destroy that. Let's see here. This one attacks freeze random enemy. Okay, we have a little short on the damage needed to destroy this. I'm gonna see if we can actually give this a boost with our dust here. So that's 1. This is 2. Even for 7, how much would that be? So we're looking to spend 1,000 dust to avoid taking damage here. It doesn't seem worth it, really. But dust is hard to come by, or gems are harder to come by than dust, so we'll go for that. So we'll summon the melee hero now that we can have enough damage to destroy this. There also could have been a chance where we do the vampire summon and then have to hit it with the range hero. But I think this one is just going to be a little more consistent. Okay. We have this hero here, has flight and mental shield. We can at least get rid of the mental shield. I wonder if we can actually... No, we can't deal the damage over there. Alright, so in this case, just going to summon the range hero just to get rid of the mental shield. Then be able to attack this. We'll also get some health back off our melee kills. And at this point, drawing out a silence, so that is good. Or at least not behind on that. And we just got to contend with the board enough to get rid of the stones, as we normally have to. Ugh. So we have the prince over here. This one summons a squire whenever an enemy is destroyed, so you can see blockers over there. Let me just see here. Gonna go with the... give an attack over there. Over there. And that's not bad. Yeah, we'll do that. So I'm gonna summon the Koshi over here on C2. It'll set the attacks of these heroes to 0 because of the negative attack. So we're actually stopping this line from attack. We can destroy these. They could potentially summon another squire, but that's okay. We'll actually have enough combat to destroy this now. And looks like they just blocked that spot, so even better. So in this case, let's see. This one here, attack spikes. Normally I would summon this range hero to get the extra puppet, but that puppet could get in the way of this hero. So instead, I'm gonna go with the... I'm gonna go actually next with this melee hero down here. Oh, actually no, we can just get rid of this. This is not too bad. Yeah, we'll go with the melee hero over here. Just because of the lower health. I should check this block. Ugh. I was just off by one damage. Gross. Alright, well, we drew out 1 stone. That could be enough. Next turn, we will be doing the vampire along with the grace. We do have the blocker here with the Koshi because of the high health. Except they have their own grace now. For real? Is this for real? Okay, fortunately now their grace was wounded by our melee hero with the spikes. So we will get rid of their grace for sure. And then we are going to follow up and actually destroy a couple of these heroes. So let's see, got combat over there, combat there. I'm going to go with the grace over here on A2. We'll have enough combat to destroy this. We'll take some spikes damage, which is fine. Okay, we're getting an attack boost. Large attack over there, given to the heroes. And yeah, I think we might have turned this around. We do have 2 threats on the board now, which is, in this case, is either the Koshi or the Grace. My mouse has given out again. I need to get a new mouse for sure. But we are going to be, let's see, got to do our summons over there. Yeah, we'll do our summons. So we'll do our summons, get some extra attackers on the board. They will also count for Grace's extra attacks once they die. In this case, gonna go next with the range summon over... I'm gonna go next with the... Actually gonna go with the melee hero over here. Not with the high health, that's fine. So at least all the heroes are gone. Okay, it's good that we drew into a melee hero for next turn. There is a chance that we could actually lose if they do draw a totem, but because we do have melee heroes, we can actually stop the damage. And, well, let's see what happens now. And Mr. Flap. Okay, cool. 7 extra attacks will allow us to go for lethal here. Summon this building. Just deal some damage. And there we go. Feels good to win.
legendary.
Hey, some load spore. Cool. All right, and you see some more legendaries on the line. Got 2 more victories to pull out, so let's see if we can get them. Deadly is a strong opponent, and see they are going first again. The uphill battles that we are facing. Okay, the El Mariachi here gets a health boost for every ally with spikes, also gives spikes to them. It also deals extra damage. I'm gonna go with the Regardus over here on B2. So it'll silence and it'll actually stop the extra skills happening. Then we'll have the Hellgate over here to help us block. So what happened here? We took damage to a random order, and oh, because of the random oh, that's so gross. So their pet actually gave the Silence El Mariachi enough attack to destroy the Hellgate and then the combat over here. That is so gross. Wow. All right, let's see. So we probably will have to use destruction so early, which is a bad sign. So we'll do our vampire, and then guess we do need to buy turns. So instead, we're gonna go with the. Ooh, this is not bad. Yeah. So we'll summon this hero over here. This has Reborn. It also deals damage to order heroes, which in this case is that building. And we'll at least have a blocker for now. Yeah! So this hero here, when it dies, it summons a set of moths to the same row. Which you'll see right here. So we'll destroy those. You can see they do all come out with an attack boost. Oh, because of the pet. Right, got it. Okay, so they did the silence. This one here, when it dies, it deals damage to wounded enemies in the line. Okay, so extra damage happening to our heroes very soon. Whoa! And as you can see, these melee heroes are blocking this hero that summons instant kill runes. So our board is pretty much wiped out. Ah, boy. So we got combat there, good block there. I guess we could freeze the range heroes that come out next. So this hero can freeze range heroes that are on the enemy side once it's attacked. Yeah! Seeing how about the death. So it has a death trigger too. It deals damage to our heroes once it dies. Okay, this range hero will heal another wounded ally to the max once another one is destroyed. So that's why now there's even more combos with the moths that just came out. All right, they did the stones. They got extra combat over there. Okay, they're going to get a health boost to the Warlord and to their heroes whenever they attack. Any Warlord is attacked, so. It's a pretty one-sided battle, as you see again. Alright, keep going. That's what we do here. Okay, this is somebody new, I think. Alright, gonna go with the hero with the high health stats. So I'm gonna summon over here on D1, or D3 rather. So this one, it deals damage to another enemy once it attacks the Warlord. So in this case, that's why this building was destroyed. And it also gives Toxin to other heroes whenever an enemy appears. So you can see over there. Oh! Wow. Okay. So this hero here will freeze one of our heroes whenever an order enemy comes on play. Sets them to 1, and then this building here actually dealt damage to destroy it. Lovely. Alright, so we're probably not going to be defeating this in combat. So instead, we'll summon this range hero over here on the B1, just to get rid of the building. And we will need to contend with this hero very soon, as it will start freezing our heroes as seen over there, and then setting them to 1. So we'll go with a vampire, and then I guess we'll follow up with, let's see this one here. No, I guess it's not too bad. Yeah, we need to buy some turns, so we'll do that. So we summon our vampire, help us to block and then also wound. This hero can freeze any hero except nature that appears in the line. So might draw the silence, might not. Who knows? Okay, and of course they summon a nature hero. Alright, as mentioned, we will do destruction. Okay, and on top of that, so 18, that'll put it at 133. So not enough to just... Well, 18... Yeah, we need to give 4 more attack. Which we can do with some dust, so sure, why not? Yeah! So we'll summon the Madame Lotrix over here and get some puppets, help us block. Okay, deal some damage. Okay, draw the silence, which again we always look to do that against the ogre. Ugh. So we have the Masseurs here, will summon copies of themselves. We are now very, very behind in terms of this board, as we don't have a board wipe and we don't have any ways to stall out. So I guess we'll deal combat damage? Question mark? Yeah, I guess we'll deal as much damage as we can to the Masseur copies. I didn't see the Masseur copies also get an attack boost for every ally that appears. Next turn, probably going to go with the Kabas over here. What is going to be close? So combo will actually destroy this. This Masseur does have Pierce, so I'll actually destroy this as well. And whenever Pierce triggers, it happens to a random ranged enemy. Okay, so in this case, even more combos. We don't have our summons, we can't stop the rest of the damage, so we'll take the loss there. It did not help that we lost our hero on the first turn that we summoned it. You would think, oh, hey, we can go first. And that would be okay. But nope, it's more than that. Right, so they are going first. Another ogre, as expected. Okay, we have the Tortoise over here. We'll heal their warlord whenever we attack them. Also, if a nature ally dies on their side, they will get attack boost. Guess we could silence this hero, so we can actually start attacking it. Do you like the poison potential? Go for that. You know, combat there. Yeah, I think we will just silence it. It is going to be a problem later on. So at least we can stop the flight, so that way we can have other heroes be able to attack it, as opposed to just relying on the Marquis poison. But it's not looking too good right now, even from the start. The Tortoise also does combo with the Drogon pet, so it will deal extra damage if it does kill something. Now they have this building that will heal and also heal, so that actually gets around our vampire skill. Lovely. Alright, so we'll try and deal as much damage as we can to that tent. We gotta get rid of that tent now. As you can see, the healing happens to help. It looks to help both the building and the Tortoise over here. Okay, and then on top of that, now the tent is protected by this melee hero. Let's see. All right, well, I guess we'll summon the range hero in order to do the damage needed. As long as this tent is still around, we cannot use our vampire. We can use it to block, but we won't be able to set up for a board wipe. Okay, well, we have the My 10, which is our best chance of dealing possible damage to this board. So we'll go from there. I'm gonna summon it actually on... I'm gonna summon it over here on C1. You can see we dealt 300 damage. So that's actually enough to get rid of the tent and this building, which is nice. Drew up the silence, so that's cool. So this hero will be destroyed. This Chupacabras over here actually does vampirism damage once it's attacked, and we'll also give an attack boost. We do need to get rid of this board now, so we'll go with the vampire, followed by the board wipe as the Kabas is protecting. Then gonna go with this range hero next. It gets a health boost, attack boost for every nature hero on our side, so that'll actually be enough to destroy this hero over here. Yeah, but now we're stuck with getting through the stones and then using our other heroes. So we'll see what we can do. They have a grace. Alright. That's gross. This is a perfect time for all of their skills, right? So we're gonna go with the Lapin over here on A1. It is the only way to stop this grace as of right now, just because of the free skill. And I guess they can go with another range hero to get rid of this. And, well, there we go. I think we've lost the battle now. So, gonna go with the range heroes. Gotta find a way to break through. Could get an attack boost over there. It's not gonna matter anyways, because we only have enough combat to go through there once. If we had another order hero, we could get an attack boost, so that would be 100... Oh, actually, no, that would be 120. Enough to destroy those. I'm not going to use dust this time, just because we are going to lose this battle for sure. Yeah. So we'll just contend with what we're dealing with on the board now. And as you can see, with the amount of heroes being destroyed, Grace does have 7 extra attacks, so we are going to lose that. So for that battle, we had 3 heroes that protected each other, and we couldn't use our vampire until turn 5. And at that point, we had no other options because we couldn't take the other 600 damage. Okay, well, let's keep going. Gotta do our thing here. Again, really do not want to spend 3 hours doing this. All right, so let's see. There. Okay, gonna go with the O'Rourke over here on D3. Gonna wait for the random damage, also destroying some heroes. I think it was slightly better than the Tinker, because even though the Tinker does summon the building to help us protect and also deal damage, do want to make sure that we have open spots. And of course I get punished for that instantly. It was going to happen anyways. So we have the scrap here with the extra attack. Also the attack steal. Don't have anything to stop this right now, unfortunately. Guess we can... Let's see, deals damage to the line. Just seeing what else we could potentially do against this. We're also going to take extra damage because this hero is a male hero too. I guess it's, yeah, we'll have some sort of trigger on the board. So when this dies, it transforms a random wounded ranged enemy into a reward box, which currently they don't have. And because of how strong this hero is, we will use our destruction skill next turn. How gross is that? Oh, they're also getting a health boost off of the Drogon. Okay, so let's see. Let's attack poison. So we're actually going to be dealing attack, vampirism, and damage. So that's 43, that's 62. So that's 95. Oh, still won't be enough. Yeah, we still have to deal damage to it anyways. So we'll do that. Yep. Sure. Okay. Let's see. So combat, they'll have to break through for here. We are low on health. We also don't have our destruction skills anymore. Okay, what happened here? This hero, any hero death gets an attack boost. And then this hero at the end of the turn will give negative attack to one of our heroes. We have Pierce. Pierce is good. Yeah, this will actually be enough to destroy both of them. Yeah. Okay, not too bad. I mean, we had our Pierce on a Super Mary to destroy the range hero. Also got an attack boost for every order hero that was on our side of the board, which includes these three. And a little bit of protection, so that's cool. Drew the silence, because they need to get through the hero with the mental shield. And we have no way to get rid of this Goliath. Of course. Alright. Okay. Gotta deal as much damage as we can to it, even though it does have that attack steal. So we'll go with this melee hero. Not gonna be protecting this hero as it will be destroyed next turn. And as you see the attack steal happening already. So the Goliath also deals damage whenever an ally is summoned, which includes these buildings. So free damage for them. Next turn, gonna be going with the... Gonna go with the Santa to actually get rid of this. Whoa! Okay, you can see this range hero deals damage to a random wounded, which we don't have. But it is being protected by the stones. Whoa! This Strick here also got an attack boost for every hero that's on the board, which includes these stones. And we have nothing to go through this building at all. We'll be losing those. Losing those. We can deal as much damage as we can over to this stone. That's really it. We actually dealt less damage than if we just summoned this range hero. Alright, so let's see. We're going to be losing these because of the splash damage. We're going to be losing this hero. And then potentially going to be taking damage over on these open lanes. Oh, we're going to be taking damage off of the Strick dealing attack. Let's see here. Alright, well, let's keep going. It stinks too because we did high growth this time around and we actually upgraded our legendaries. So I think even if we did upgrade our rares at this point, we'd still be very far behind because we would need to upgrade a lot more of them in order to be on pace with the other heroes that we're facing. Okay, we might have a chance here. We have the Jimmy Rocker Boy with the block runes and the splash, along with setting the health to 1. Gonna go with our melee hero over here on D3. This one reflects damage once it's attacked and could potentially destroy this hero. This one deals extra damage to our ranged heroes and then also will summon a damage rune once it kills something. If we see any Yoster first turn here, or this next turn, I'm going to flip out. Okay, our reflect damage was actually enough to destroy these, so that is good. I'm going to continue and actually summon heroes behind this, just so that we can get some more protection. Although this extra attack rune is very tempting, but I'm going to go with our same strategy over here. Do have a lot of health on this hero, and then it also has block as well. Next turn, probably going to be summoning this range hero. This one actually gives spikes to our allies once they attack. And another thing too is that we get blocked to our warlord at the end of the turn, so we can actually get around all of this damage. So we'll continue some of this range hero over here. This is the upgraded version of the rare Tortoise. And looks like both these heroes now have spikes, so that's cool. Alright, so here are the Jimmy Rocker boys with the large amount of splash. So this first attack will actually destroy these two here because of how splash works. The second attack, we'll see where the reflect damage does land. Whoa! Okay, or I guess now our heroes are still around. That's cool. So reflect hits those. We lost our splash hero, or our spikes hero. We have the hoodoo over here, so this hoodoo summons a totem, and that totem can reflect damage and also heal other allies once they are destroyed. So this is going to be kind of weird because we've already drew out the Rocker Boys. Normally these range heroes, we would be summoning this Justia over here, but I think it's probably going to be better actually with the Apollo, just because of the amount of summons that could still happen. Alright, so we did the Vampire. Gonna go next with the Apollo as mentioned. And once again, gonna summon it behind the Albos over here. So the Apollo does a couple things. It gives evasion to one of our heroes, and then also will give mental shield whenever an enemy appears. And then if the mental shield is broken, we'll give extra attack to our heroes. It's not too bad. Yeah! So you can see the first shield. Okay, this board is... I guess we can actually still contend with this board, so... Well, it's going to be close. Deal that. So if it heals... How much does it heal? It heals 26. Won't be able to get around this hero because it's still on the block rune, so we will actually wait one more turn. Gonna go with the... Gonna go actually with this building over here. So you can see some more healing. I normally would be using the building to block, but this time around I want to set up this other lane so that way we can keep our building around and force them to use the third skill to set our health to 1. Right, so there's our reflect. This is actually going to be enough for lethal here, so we'll do our destruction to wipe out the Deep Maw and then follow it up with the... Oh yeah, here, we can actually follow it with the Ogre over here. So we'll have a random damage. We'll have combat over here. Right there. And looks like we get an attack boost, I guess, for every heal that happened. Doesn't matter at that point. I'm glad we had the Kabas from the first turn. Okay, we got one more battle. Let's make it good. BCR is not the best of opponents to face. Okay, well, they're starting first again. It's like 7 out of 9 times. We're facing a very large Confucius with high health and immunity. Okay. I think we might have already lost right here because we need to contend with this hero right off the bat. And all of our heroes aside, this one has high enough health, I guess. So you can see every time we're attacking the Confucius, we'll summon these damage runes over here. How big is that attack boost as well? 50, okay. But it's the damage runes. Those are the problem. Okay, we have this range here that deals damage to our heroes at the end. I guess. This one gives miss to another enemy, which in this case won't be the Confucius. It will be this hero here. Yeah, I think we're gonna fall way too far behind against BCR at this point. This is pretty much just infinite. What do you call it? It's infinite damage pentagrams. So just gonna over here. That's the power of immune heroes, because you can't use any other effects to get rid of them. So you just need to contend with them in combat. Okay, well, let's keep going. It's Ivor. This is going to be another gross battle. Why are they starting first all the time? Yeah. Okay, well, we do have something against this Dragar. So, large attack boost. We can actually get rid of this with the York over here on the 1 with the damage and then the combat over here. We do have some freeze heroes. Okay, this one actually deals extra damage to our Warlord. I'm gonna go with the melee hero with the high health, and actually gonna summon it over here on C2, so that way we don't use up the extra, the attack rune over here. Okay, we have this hero. Let's see. When it's attacked, it will summon 2 extra attack runes, and then we'll transform into a tombstone. Ugh, I'm really concerned about giving those extra attack runes, just because of how much that would affect our board. So instead, what I'm gonna do is gonna go with this melee hero with the high health on E3 here. Okay, we force a silence. That is good.
Yeah!
Right, well, we won't be triggering those extra attack runes, so that's good. Gonna go next with the destruction. I think it's gonna be close. Yeah, combat here, combat there. Yeah, we're running low on health, so let's get rid of this. Got the tombstone happening. Gonna go next with the Miss Lapin, just to freeze this scrap. If this scrap ever kills something, then we will take lethal because of the attack steal and the extra attack. So now we're just dealing with the other tombstone, which is way less of a threat than getting extra attack runes. Alright, so we can actually now destroy that, so that's good. Come over there, come up there. This one can get a health boost every time the Warlord is attacked. Yeah, this is fine. We'll summon the melee hero with the high health. Okay, this hero is getting an attack boost whenever heal triggers. Next turn, either you can go with the Madame Lotrix for some range damage, or the My-10 for potential wiping out of heroes. That is not cool. So this Vanicori can reflect damage whenever it's attacked. Gonna go again with the My-10. And gonna need to block against the... Oh, it's getting close. Yeah, we'll do it. We only dealt 35 damage because of that tombstone. We are now dead. Also, too, the Vanikori does heal whenever an ally does die, so you can see the extra attack boost over there. And then these stones will actually also trigger heal as well. We have nothing to actually destroy our heroes. Okay, so this hero here, whenever it is attacked, it will summon a mental shield to another ally, which potentially could be these stones here. Okay, we did these summons actually because once one of our allies dies, we'll get health back. And I'm gonna protect this hero, so I'm gonna go next with this melee hero just to block. This one here also actually gives block to another ally, so I guess it's not too bad. We'll see what ends up getting the mental shield. So that's number 1. That is number 2. Okay. So we're in a weird spot where we don't want to attack this totem, and at the same time we don't want to have our heroes being destroyed. Okay, so they summon the Tesla X. That deals damage whenever one of our heroes are destroyed, or any hero is destroyed. And so we were going to be burned either way by one of those buildings. We have 50. We start at 57.75. Okay. Yep. Well, I guess we are still on that same pace. It is Jax, who is starting first. Ugh. I like impossible games. Do you like impossible games? So this one here, it will, let's see, deals damage whenever we attack their warlord. Okay, this is going to be pretty much an all or nothing play right now. Okay, gonna go with the Nttdysatan next over here on D1. We do need to freeze this hero because it does get extra attack every time it attacks our warlord. And it already did get extra attack because it started first. Okay, we do have some protection, so that's cool. Let's see. Ooh, break there. Stop the shield. Gonna go with the hero with the high health. This also deals damage to enemies when they come into play. So you can see we're taking some damage, which is to be expected. But we can at least protect our Nttdysatan so we can continue to stop this hero from attacking. And we actually have an open board now. Wow. Could freeze one more time, and that actually wouldn't be too bad, so that'll actually put us at 2... Do the board wipe. Let's see. So we're going to deal 215. So we need to deal 80-ish damage. Oh, we're going to have our vampire damage. That'll make sense. See here. Just gonna deal as much damage as we can. I know we have our vampire damage still happening. And we are taking the extra damage from the Mina. That is fine. We are looking to, again, draw out the silence and then hopefully come back off of the board. Oh. Could be an option. Let's see. Do that, deal damage over here. Sure. Yeah, we'll do that. So gonna summon the Nttdysatan, and we'll transform the wounded heroes into these crystals. And we at least can have this dealt damage. It will summon a Vanikori, which is that reflect totem from the previous battle. But we do have a blocker for now. And It's also getting a health boost for every nature ally, which makes sense because that there, of course, is a nature ally. Okay, so I guess we'll block and also deal some damage again. They did the stones. That is very good for us. This also will deal damage to a random enemy when it's attacked, so it's possible these stones can be gone. But then we're still gonna have to deal with the Vanaclory. Okay, so let's see. We have combat over there. If we do that, we can get around the damage. Let's do attack steal. Damage over there. Gonna have to take one more turn of damage. So the Tinker that was summoned summons this building and will actually deal damage whenever a hero is destroyed. See, I'm gonna take the chance and see if we can actually go for the board wipe. So we'll deal some damage with our Vlad with the extra attack. Melee hero does count as damage. 220. Oh, because of the attack boost given with the test lags. Alright, well in that case we are going to be taking lethal now. So we're going to do a board wipe. Gotta get rid of some heroes. I can see that Vanaclory does come out back in play. And we don't have anything to get rid of this Tinker. So unfortunately we will be taking the loss here. That's pretty much what it comes down to. If there's a hero that has 400 health, we can't get rid of it without using other skills. And since we can't deal that much combat damage ourselves, we have to rely on that. It's bleh. This might be our only chance. And they're starting first for like the 10th time. Ugh. Okay, so they have the Deadlord over here, some of these zombies. So they already, this is pretty much an entire Masor field already. I guess we can transform the Deadlord, and that's really it. Next turn, I'm gonna go with our vampire to help us block, then also start setting up for the board wipe. This hero deals damage to a random enemy. Okay, got it. Okay, so vampire is mentioned, and then also gonna be summoning a light hero, I guess, to help us block. Yeah, sure. So that present that the Deadlord was transformed to, when it dies, it actually gives an attack boost to heroes that are around it. So that's why these heroes are actually now stronger. Can't even get rid of this hero. Look at this. This one here gives extra attack steal. Gotta use the board wipe now. And then follow up next with this range hero on the attack rune. This will deal some poison damage. So it'll be destroyed in 2 turns, assuming we live for 2 turns. Okay, there's a silence. So these heroes don't have flight anymore, and this doesn't have his transform skill.
Whoa!
Or we can just pretty much take lethal with the Yorick over here. Hey, look, we're 50 away from spending the next set of rich gifts. Rich gifts? Is it, or it's not high growth? I know that. Hey, it's another ogre. Great. Okay, so we have the Griffius over here. We are going to get rid of it now with our own
Whoa!
York. Okay, let's see. He kills, healed himself, and destroy that. Gonna go with the hero with the high health next. This one actually deals damage to heroes when they come to play, so not too bad doing these. Would have protected the York, but he has Reborn, so that is okay for him to die. And then also triggers off this damage skill again. Want to start spreading our heroes off into other lanes, so that way we can have them guarded. And then also deal some extra damage to the warlords later.
Yeah!
Okay, so this hero will be gone, so that's cool. Gonna go next with this building. Yeah, gonna go next with this building over here on C2. This one deals damage to enemies when they come into play, which will make it easier for us to go for a board wipe if we need to. Alright, so there's the silence. So actually the York doesn't have its reborn skill anymore. Okay. We have the Mina over here dealing damage when it attacks the Warlord. Gonna go next with the Count Vlad over... Just gonna go with the Count Vlad over here on A2. We'll actually get some health back after taking the damage. We summon her over on A2 because there is a chance that we do want to keep this alive so we can set up our board wipe easier with the damage at the beginning of the turn. The vampire that we summon could get in the way, but it's the chance that we take in order to keep our setup alive. Alright, so in this case, this range hero deals damage to the males. So there's range hero to destroy this. Okay, looks like this building has regeneration. Ooh, we can summon another hero that does damage at the beginning of the turn. Okay, so we are going to get rid of this Goliath. Even though it's only that one hero, the extra damage that the stones can deal will be enough to get rid of our entire board. We're going to do that just to preserve our heroes. It does have a death trigger to summon these damage pentagrams, but that is okay. Then going to continue and summon the... I'm actually going to summon the Spore Loathe over here on B3. So it summons these morals that will give a health boost to this Spore Loathe. And then, as mentioned, it's another hero that deals damage at the beginning of the turn. So just another way to get rid of some stuff. You can see we have our building that is dealing damage, which is fine. And we had a hero that deals damage whenever a male hero is destroyed on our side. Normally I would summon these heroes to actually destroy these stones, but would actually want to hold off just in case they do Strick or something like that. So instead, I'm gonna summon, let's see here. Oh, this one gives an attack boost to nature. That's not too bad. So actually gonna summon it over here just to actually protect our Vlad. Okay, still allow for some other heroes to come up. Yeah, it's not too bad right now. As you can see, we're a lot better off in this particular battle. As I say that. Let's see. So we have our damage again. The Ogorok here has block for every wounded enemy, which we do have, and then also the random damage. We do our vampirism damage, so 47 won't be enough to break through there. It's not gonna be too bad. Gonna summon the Jormungand down here. So we'll allow ourselves to get the vampirism damage through the attack. We'll then also allow the Sorrel to come out from the Sporloath to help us block. And then this skill here has the freeze 2 random enemies. So that actually allows us to stop this for now. And unfortunately, because of that, we have no spots to do a melee summon. And all of these are melee summons. Our ranged summon could actually draw out damage, so I guess it's not too bad, so we'll do that. The Ghost over here can deal damage to another one of our heroes whenever we attack the Warlord, so we're taking the chance that we have at least something to attack this. Alright, so we lost the Sporloath, which is unfortunate. We do have our Jormungand that can still freeze. And we still have our Vlad, so we can still deal damage to this hero with the... How much block does it have now? Just 890. There's 890. Alright, so let's see here. Gonna still protect this, so gonna summon this range hero next. This one actually freezes all of our heroes in the line per turn. And this range hero has a death trigger to freeze an enemy.
Yeah!
Okay, this one here. Just attack boost, that's all. This one can actually deal more damage to heroes when they come on play. I don't mind summoning another one of these buildings. Sure. I mean, we're still dealing our damage with the Vlad at the beginning of the turn. So basically anything that has roughly 130 health is going to be destroyed, as long as it doesn't destroy the Vlad or any of the buildings. Okay, Jormungand once again. Let's see here. This one can deal attack steal at the beginning of the turn, which is going to help out a little bit. Also has enough combat to destroy this. This also has a death trigger to summon instant kill runes on their side of the field. So right now I'm just summoning more heroes that can actually disrupt their board more often. And then we are going to be focusing more on damage because now I can see all the open lanes. So that hero, when it comes into play, it actually deals damage to an order hero. We're going to continue and summon this range hero over here on D1 just to spread out the damage. This one also has another skill to heal one of our wounded allies to the max once another one is destroyed. So this building might actually heal up this other building once it's destroyed. Okay, we have the instant kill runes coming out. Gonna go with this melee hero next. This one has lots of health, and then also will give block to our Warlord. Also reflect damage if it ever is attacked. Okay, next turn I'm going to go in with one of these range heroes. See here, this one gives Mystic 2 Chaos Heroes at the end. Yeah, we are going to be going for more damage, so let's go with that. So something over here on the open lane. Not really too concerned about this hero, although, I mean, it is still a threat on the board. We do have these sudden deaths that are building up, and eventually they will deal enough damage to the Warlord. But do want to be able to spread out our threats, so at least if this lane is blocked, we can still deal damage, and vice versa. Thank goodness we had those towers. Alright, so we do have open lanes, everything's good. Gonna make sure we deal some extra damage, just in case. Okay. And then no death triggers on these heroes, aside from the damage to our Warlord. We'll do our final summon over here. And just have combat over there. Right, so we are finally done with Dark Tower this week. Feels good. Feels very good.
Legendary.
Triton. What a terrible hero to have at the end. Alright, so that was pretty much Dark Tower for the week. We'll have, well, in a few hours, Pit will actually start. So we'll have some videos then. And we'll see you guys later. This is Happy Splasher, signing off.